When we are in control of everything, and we have great panels of push buttons whereby the slightest touch fulfills every wish, what will we want then? We will eventually want to arrange to have a special, red button marked surprise built into the panel. What if everything you've been taught about control was backwards? Alan Watts believed that the more we try to take control of our lives, our emotions, and our future, the more anxious, disconnected, and miserable we become. In this video, we'll explore his timeless wisdom on letting go, embracing uncertainty, and learning to trust life, not by dominating it, but by flowing with it. The tighter we grip, the more everything slips through our hands. Watts explains that the tighter we try to grasp life, like trying to hold water in our hands, the more it slips through our fingers. The pursuit of control, he says, leads to endless stress because it demands constant effort and resistance to the natural flow of existence. He illustrates that when we let go of the illusion of control, we do not become passive or indifferent, but rather more present and engaged with life as it unfolds. When we attempt to exercise power or control over someone else, we cannot avoid giving that person the very same power or control over us. Emotions for Watts were never enemies to be managed or defeated. They were like waves on the ocean, rising, peaking, dissolving. Trying to dominate them only creates resistance. And resistance? That's where suffering begins. You are not your emotion, you are the sky they pass through. Life is like music for its own sake. We are living in an eternal now, and when we listen to music, we are not listening to the past. We are not listening to the future. We are listening to an expanded present. Life is a dance, and emotions are the music. To have faith is to trust yourself to the water. When you swim, you don't grab hold of the water, because if you do, you will sink and drown. Instead, you relax and float. He compared emotions to clouds in the sky. They come, they go. Observe them, let them pass. Don't fight them, don't cling to them. Because when you stop labeling your feelings as good or bad, you stop identifying with them, and you begin to see you are not your emotions. You are the sky they pass through. But there's something deeper. Watts spoke about the paradox of control. The person who needs to be in control is actually the most afraid. They fear uncertainty. They fear chaos. But what they don't realize is that life is uncertainty, and that's what makes it beautiful. The price of control is anxiety. And if you could control everything, he added, you'd be bored out of your mind. No surprise, no mystery, just repetition. But here's the thing. We live in systems built on control, targets, goals, layers of bureaucracy, and management. Everyone watching someone else, no one really trusting. And when trust disappears, whether in institutions, in nature, or in yourself, everything starts to collapse. You have to trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, then how can you trust the you that doesn't trust yourself? Real life is not a puzzle to be solved. It's a reality to be experienced. Without trust, there's no flow, no ease, no joy. Supposing you knew the future and could control it perfectly, what would you do? You'd say, let's shuffle the deck and have another deal. Watts often explained that the very act of seeking control over life, emotions, or others leads to anxiety and suffering. True peace comes from surrendering to the natural flow of existence, embracing unpredictability, and letting go of the need to manage every outcome. Stop trying to be the conductor of a song that was never meant to be orchestrated. It's not about passive resignation, but rather a conscious letting go of the need to constantly manipulate and understand everything. This surrender allows one to experience life more fully and authentically, embracing the present moment and the inherent wisdom of the universe. Watts taught that surrendering our illusion of control actually gives us access to a deeper kind of power and freedom as we stop wasting energy on self-defense and resistance. Trusting life doesn't mean expecting everything to go your way. It means dancing with uncertainty, accepting the unknown, and allowing the rhythm to move you. Life is a dance and emotions are the music. Why fight the rhythm when you can be moved by it? So let go of the illusion of control, trust the mystery, and stop trying to be the conductor of a song that was never meant to be orchestrated. Because the moment you trust, life begins to flow again. Thanks for watching.